underway in Toronto. Welcome to Rogers Center. We've got baseball on the show. And on the hill in this one, Eric Lauer. What should we keep an eye on here? All right, first pitch coming up. Jake Meyers. Ready to hit. And we're underway here in the home opener. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Miguel Vargas up next for the Astros. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Just getting started here in Toronto. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two down, bases empty. Here's Jordan Alvarez. Right through there for a strike. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strike. Stepping in, Otto Lopez.
Number 6, Otto Lopez.
And that drops in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or away.
It gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second baseman
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And that drops in for a strike. On the ground, could be two. Flips it, there's one. Relay to first, double play. Base is empty after the double play. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit.
On an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
In the air, right side. Carroll on the move. And that is the third out of the inning. Top of the second. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Ketel Marte. And a foul ball. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Lauer, a 6'3 lefty, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2016. And there's one away. This is Corbin Carroll. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. comes up empty. That's strike two. Second inning here, no score. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Ildemaro Vargas now at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Steer has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, George Springer. Just missed. Clips the corner. And it's 1-1. Up the middle. And that chance handled. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. Here's Josh Young. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw in there. That's a double. So digging in, Kazuma Okamoto. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. The Jays with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one in there across the letters. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Foul ball there. Man at second. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he held up. Got him swinging. That's the inning. Back here at Rogers Center. And stepping in for the Astros, Drake Baldwin. Lauer back to work. That one misses. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Astros definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Austin Martin. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Baldwin gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground, Clement. There's one. A sensational double play. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Colson Montgomery. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Late swing, foul to the left. 0-2 now. Got him. Out number 3. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
Hit hard, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Line drive, he brings it down. Nice play.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Lopez, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that misses. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Out towards right center field. Carroll hustling after it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are two down. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. He's 0 for 1. Brings it in for the third out. Start of the fourth. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jake Myers. On the ground to third. Gets it to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Now the number 2 hitter, Miguel Vargas. That one found hard the other way. 0-1. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air to left center. Steer coming on. Can't get there. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
That one's in there. That's strike 2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Here's Lopez for one. And their second double play of the day will end the fourth. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Jordan Westburg.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That's a little bit low. Fastball for a strike at 95. Ripped into right field, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's in there. Strike 1. And that one fouled off. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. just off the outside edge. And that's ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Close, but called a ball. 3-2 now.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. You'll often hear the phrase,
on a line, should be extra bases. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. Here comes Springer around third. In to score from first. And they lead by 2. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Kazuma Okamoto will hit next.
Probably looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough.
In the air, right field. Carroll under it. And makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they take a 3-run lead. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Sliced hard but foul. Okamoto at first, one gone. Line drive, base hit. And it gets by him. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work.
So they turn things over to the righty, A.J. Blueball.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Lockridge at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. And a swing and a miss. Hit on the ground might be 2. Here's Marte for 1. And their second double play of the day will end the back now in Toronto. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Ketel Marte. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
One down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely. One out. Runner at second. Ildemaro Vargas up next for the Astros. Up the middle. And that one handled. Fires to first in time. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a pop-up. Over near the wall. Dives, but it's foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Real.
New pitcher now for the Jays.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Baldwin, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. This one in the air, center field. Lockridge moving under this one. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Otto Lopez.
Well, these Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Clement in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017. 2 up, 2 down. And next for Toronto, Jordan Westburg, 1 for 2. That one ripped right center field. And that should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now pitching for Houston.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Braden Fisher.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Whoa.
Man on second, 2 down.
No, that's high.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Base hit. Westburg around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. High fly ball, right field. Carroll settles under it, and the inning is over. Top of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Colson Montgomery.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a ground ball in plenty of time to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. So the Houston lineup turns over. Jake Myers getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. The Blue Jays leading by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Nope, that's inside.
Swings through that one. Two away now. 2 down, base is empty. Now here comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, Dominic Smith, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. To the right side, Okamoto. And the Astros put down in order. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Spencer Steer, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
For the Blue Jays.
One down. And here is Alejandro Kirk. Strike 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Swing, and he breaks his bat. 2 away. Brandon Lockridge digs in now.
That's a ball.
Steer off of first with 2 away. And that's off the inside edge. And the count now 2-0. In the air, right field. Carroll moving under it. And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. So now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Fouled off. He was late. And now 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. Back up the, oh, that got him. To first, he beats it, and that's an infield hit. And now we'll see if the left-hander is going to be all right. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. 2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That's in there. And the count is 3-1. That's a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Lockridge in position. And there's one down. One out man at first. And next to hit for Houston. Corbin Carroll. Bennett Sousa will take over here.
Number 62, Bennett Sousa.
Nope. Ball one.
Now there's a bullet down the
Foul
line.
ball.
And foul ball. Swings through that one for strike two. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So next up for Houston, Ildemaro Vargas. A switch hitter batting right. Just missed. On the outside corner, and 1-1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there.
No.
And a foul
Foul
ball.
ball.
This one in the air center field. And that'll do it. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Otto Lopez.
Now pitching for Houston.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Sean Newcomb.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Foul ball. Here's the 0-2. That one missed. Hit on the ground to short. Montgomery whips it across, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. That one is hammered right field. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall. And next is the designated hitter, Jordan Westburg. That one ripped but foul. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. We're at the top of the eighth. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Late on that fastball. Sousa, in his third season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Fights it off, you'll see another. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. Now here's Jake Bauers. The Jays leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one lifted to left. Steer turns to the right on the move. And there's 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
2 down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
It's really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, because that's where the potential for damage.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. Back here at Rogers Center. On to the bottom of the 8th. George Springer now at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Ball, inside.
That one found hard the other way. The 1-2. And it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And it gets by him.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Young, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Oh.
Ground ball left side could be 2. Here's Marte for 1. On to Smith. 2.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
0-1. This one in the air right field. Carroll hustling after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. We go to the 9th. Here's the Astros leadoff man. Jake Myers. Jeff Hoffman gets handed. Rock out of the pen. Here comes a pinch hitter for the Astros. Jesus Sanchez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. There's a strike at the knees. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Dom Smith stands in. This one in the air center field. 2 down. Astros down to their last out. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So runner at second, 2 down. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. The Blue Jays trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the top of the 9th. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Okamoto. The